If your website traffic has been dropping and you haven't changed a single thing about your website, if anything, you've been publishing more content, this video is for you. This is a problem a lot of businesses are running into, and the problem isn't you. The problem is that Google has fundamentally changed how it delivers answers, and most people haven't caught up yet. My name is David, and today we are breaking down exactly what's happening to organic search traffic right now and what you could actually do about it to see your site show up not just with SEO, but also with LLMs. Let's get into it. Now, before we dive in, I do want to thank today's sponsor, Semrush. Now, we are going to be using Semrush One as we talk through today to give you the exact steps of how you could show up with AEO and SEO. And if you do want to get started, use that first link down below in the description. It's going to give you an extended 14-day free trial plus an additional 17% off when you sign up for the annual plan. Now, as we get into this topic, we need to take a look at the numbers, and these should get your attention. There was a study that tracked 64 websites that generate over 1 billion clicks per quarter. This study went from Q1 of 2023 to Q4 of 2025, and those sites, they saw a 42% decline in their organic search traffic. Now, this is not just about a rough few months, a sustained structural drop of 42%. Yet, more people use Google and search engines than ever before. So what gives? Well, 60% of all Google searches now end with 0 clicks. On mobile, that number is 77%. And that means the majority of people searching Google right now are getting their answers directly on the page and never having to visit anyone's website. And that is not a bug. That's what Google's AI overviews are meant to do. They are designed to give people the answers they're looking for immediately. And it goes deeper than that. Researchers analyzed 1.3 million AI mode citations, meaning they looked at what sources Google's AI actually pulls from when it answers a question. The number one cited source, it was Google themselves. Number 2 is YouTube, which is also Google. And if you haven't seen it already, Google has added features like Ask Maps and AI mode retention buttons, and these are designed to resolve questions inside of Google rather than send anyone to any other website. And VP of Search over at Google said that AI mode is gonna become their default, so it's not a matter of if, but when. Now, I know this might feel like a lot, but if your traffic looks different, even though your rankings haven't moved, this is exactly why. Now, we get it. Things are always going to change on the internet all the time, and all of us have learned to adjust and move on. But here's what makes this different from anything before. Previous changes affected how Google ranked your content. This changes whether Google sends you traffic at all. And those are two completely different problems. And yes, trust me, there is a bright side here that we're going to get into. Now, the reason I share all of that is that we really need to understand that the game has changed. The question is no longer, do I rank? It has become, does AI cite me? So I'm going to show you today how you could get cited with AI. Now, I'm inside Semrush One, and as you can see, I'm in the AI visibility section. And recently, I had a brand reach out to me. They really wanted to increase their AI visibility, so let's take a look at their score. Now, when you land here on this page, they have a lot of work we could do on the score, but let me give you a lay of the land. First of all, the AI visibility number right here is a great indicator of where you are right now. And this is going to give you clear markers of where you could improve. Next, it's important to pay attention to where your market is, whether it's worldwide or specifically in one or multiple countries. In our case, the primary market for this business is going to be in the US. From there, you could also drill down into specific platforms. You could see here ChatGPT, Gemini, AI mode, and AI overviews. You could also do competitor research within the tool to see how much you show up versus your competition. And we are going to get into more of the features and options here in a moment, but this platform is going to give you the ability to track, grow, and optimize over time. And this is going to help you optimize for everything so that you could be found anywhere that people search. Now, let's scroll down and take a look at topic opportunities. In our case, our client is a full interior design service company. As you can see, it's pulling over 3,500 topics plus 6,400 prompts. And this is where the research gets really practical. You could see where your competitors are mentioned, and you could also monitor these specific topics, especially if they're really relevant for your brand. Now let's take a look at the prompts. Here, a whole list of prompts, the number of brands showing up, and the sources. You could also monitor specific prompts, and if you do want to draft content for a specific prompt, you could do that as well. Just by taking a look at this, we're seeing where we could fill the gaps in our content. That way, we're not just optimized for SEO, we're also optimized for every LLM. So if you're not in the conversation yet, you're gonna be soon. Now, once you've identified some topics that you want to go after, you can now take a look at prompt tracking. Here is where you monitor specific prompts and track them over time. So we are going to click into our brand right here. And as you can see, you get a lot of valuable information. As of right now, we are tracking 48 prompts. And I could take a look at them just by clicking on the number here. And these are very relevant to our business. Best interior designer, top decorating sites, interior decorating websites. These are really relevant. From there, you could click on one of the specific prompts and you'll be taken to a screen that looks like this. And as you can see, this is a very important prompt for this business and there is a huge opportunity for them. Now, mind you, this is a website that gets tens of thousands of visitors on their site from SEO. But as you can see here, the LLMs are saying that they're not even being mentioned. Now let's navigate these results a little bit. First of all, if you click right here, you can actually see the specific phrase that was put into Gemini and the results with the sources. And this is how you start to optimize because you're seeing what is actually showing up, what is being referenced, and how you can generate content that is your own to be able to fit specifically in this space. Now, you're able to reverse engineer what is working, create your own unique content, and be able to start to compete with these other brands specifically for what you want to show up for. Now, taking a look at this and knowing that our mentions are literally missing, we are going to generate content that is going to be relevant for the LLMs to pull from. So I'm going to go back to my visibility overviews page and I'm going to see the topic opportunities here. And here is the topic that we want to show up for. Now you're starting to see how this all works. I'm going to click show 5 more. Now all of these are places that we want to start to show up. And we could just click right here to start to generate content on any of these. Now take a look at what Semrush is doing. You have a way of generating SEO rich content specifically for where you want to show up using AI. From there, you could adjust and tweak the content to your liking. Now, this is an add-on beyond your Semrush One plan, but it's all built into one tool. Now, heading back to our main AI visibility dashboard, I'm going to click on Site Audit. As you can see here, there are 470 pages crawled on our website, and our site health and our AI search health is doing relatively well. Now, you could also see there are errors here that we can start to work on. Once we get those fixed, our health scores are going to go up, which will lead to us showing up more in LLMs because it's easier for them to read our website. What's great about this is that you're seeing how to optimize not just for SEO, but also for all the LLMs. Now, this is probably my favorite aspect of this, which gives you clear, actionable steps that you can take. When you go to AI search health, you see this number right here, you could just click on it. And as soon as you do, you'll see the notices and the issues that you can fix. As you can see, we have a lot of links that are non-descriptive anchor text. We also have 147 pages that have only one incoming internal link, as well as 53 pages require content optimization. Now, this might be big for us because those could be blog post pages that require a bit of optimization that will help them be more easily discoverable discoverable by LLMs. Now, once you go through this, you make updates to your website, you can go back up here and rerun your campaign to see how your site health is doing. And as you can see, we just started scratching the surface of all the options when it comes down to your AI visibility. So the 42% traffic drop that we talked about at the beginning of the video is not the bottom. This is only going to accelerate as AI mode becomes the default search experience. So which brands are going to win? Well, it's going to be the brands that take this seriously, the ones who are adapting now. Because in some ways, there is a lot of low-hanging fruit and opportunity for you to start to show up where people are searching, increasing your visibility across all platforms and filling in the gaps in between you and your competitors. And all of this starts with knowing where you actually stand. If you want a full deep dive on everything with Semrush One, I have a complete review video that I will link down below in the description. If you're ready to get started with Semrush One today with that extended 14-day free trial, definitely use that first link down below in the description. And hey, if you got value from today's video and you want more content like this, subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.